Hello and welcome to the Purgatorians cast interviews. In this series, you shall be able to find out more information about the cast, what other projects they are currently working on, as well as their views about the character and the show. Today we have Chaz Boden, who voices Kyle Summers in the show. Thank you, Chaz, for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
What was your initial response when you read through the synopsis of the Purgatorians and the cast of characters involved?
When I read the synopsis, I thought that it was a fantastic idea. It was such a large and varied cast of characters, each with their own stories to tell, but also that none of them are safe and anything can happen to them and at any time. I thought that was just a very, very different way to tell a story.
What can you tell us of the story of the show, the themes and such?
The Purgatorians is extremely multi-layered, with a large and varied cast of characters, with different thoughts, different feelings, and different story arcs, and at any point, one of them could just die. And it's very dark, it's very gritty, it's kind of like a medieval fantasy told in modern times, which is very, very different and it's very special.
In your opinion, why will people want to listen to the show? What would keep them coming back for the next episode?
Mainly because of the suspense and the tension that is being held in about, I'd say, 70% of the scenes, and it's very gripping, and I think people are going to want to know what's going to happen next, who's going to get killed next, how are they going to die, when are they going to die. I think that's going to grip them and it's going to keep bringing them back for more.
Why did you want to take part in such a large project?
I took an extremely long break from voice acting and I wanted to dive right back in head first into whatever role I could, really, and the Purgatorians piqued my interest, so I decided, yeah, why not? Let's do this. This could be a lot of fun.
Please, tell the viewer something about your character you are voicing.
So the character I'm voicing is Kyle Summers. He is a Scouser, and he acts all evil, and he does say some very despicable things.
What do you feel will be the hardest part of bringing your character to life?
I think the hardest part of bringing Kyle to life would probably be the fact that Kyle is a gay character and I am completely straight, so I think that will be the hardest part, because my sexual orientation doesn't match the character. I don't exactly understand the feelings, of the the same sex. So I think that would be the hardest thing to bring to the character.
If your character is to die in the show, how would you want this to happen?
I think if Kyle was to die, I would probably say that if they were going to kill him off, I want him to die a very dark and gruesome death. Maybe being hung, drawn, quartered, maybe being put on a torture rack or something. Just something to express how, yes, this character did say and treat people like absolute dirt and was completely evil. He still did a lot of stuff in prison that should have kept him in there.
If you could have chosen any character, male or female, who would it be and why?
I pretty much chose Kyle. I mean, I did audition for a couple of other characters in the show, but the main one I was focusing on was Kyle, because it's a character that does hit closer to home, and I'm quite happy with that, to be honest.
How much input do you have in the show, and does the creator of the show keep you informed about the decisions being made?
The creator constantly updates us on deadlines, story beats, and all sorts on the Purgatorians Discord, where he stays pretty active. In terms of freedom with the character, I don't know if I'll be able to answer that one, mainly because I don't really like ruining or changing things that the creator wants. But if I do have things to say, especially when it comes to how Scousers and Liverpudlians pronounce and structure sentences, I would be making sure the creator understands how that is.
What inspired you to become a voice actor?
I wouldn't say from when I was starting off 10 years ago. What got me back into voice acting and what inspired me to be a voice actor once again would probably be back in 2022 when I went to Liverpool Comic Con, and where I met Nolan North for the first time, and I just sat with him and had a conversation with him about voice acting and asked for advice on what to do, and it gave me the inspiration to just go ahead and get back into it and do it again.
Is this your first show, or have you done other voice acting projects?
No, this isn't my first show. My first show was a Dragon Ball Z fan dub 10 years ago. As for other projects, I do have about 3 other projects, one of them being a main role that I'm currently involved in.
In your opinion, what separates this show from others that you have done?
And the Purgatorians is so different to what I've done in the past, mainly because, well, obviously there's the story with no one being safe, the large varied cast of characters, but also the fact that this is the first time in my voice acting career that I've not actually had to put a voice on. Because obviously my character, Kyle Summers, is from Liverpool, and I was actually born in Liverpool and raised in Liverpool. So it's the first character I've ever voiced that I've never actually had to put on a fake voice for them. So it's a little bit different, and it's a lot more freeing.
Any plans for after the show ends?
I do have plans for after the show ends, like I'll say to the creator, I'll be happy to work with them anytime. I'll be happy with that. But I'm also got a 3-season contract for another show that's going to be airing soon, so I'll probably be focusing on that quite a bit. But I'll be happy to do anything else, really.
Where can people find you if they're interested in your work and want to know more, or possibly hire you?
You can find me over on Casting Call Club underneath Chaz Boden, ChazBoden. You can also find me on Facebook with the same name, and YouTube under Arc Sanctum Gaming. As for hiring, it would probably be either slipping me a DM on Facebook, Discord, or even Casting Call Club.
Imagine you are your character. Any final words from them to the viewers?
You're right there, everyone. It's Kyle here. You know, I can't wait to meet each and every single one of you, you know. All the fun we can have. Oh, it's gonna be special.
Thank you, Chaz, for joining us, and I wish you and your character every success in both the show and your future roles. If you at home would like to take a look at the other projects Chaz Boden has worked on, is currently working on, and for any further information, please check the description of the video. If you're looking forward to the start of the show, and this has piqued your interest, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below to let us know. If you would like to support the show, Patreon members will receive 1 week ad-free and uncensored early access to all shows, amongst other benefits such as exclusive director and cast commentary videos, and the ability to be credited in the description if you would like to submit your reactions and they are chosen for a montage video, as well as much more. Please feel free to look at the rewards in the tiers there. Next week we have JP Esteban joining us, who voices Miles Lampton in the show, to give us their opinions on their character, the show, and other projects they have worked on. I hope you'll join us. Until then, goodbye.
I am what I am. I don't want praise. I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise. I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each sparkle and each bangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout.